So, hello everyone. It's nice to meet you after a very long time on the such platform like YouTube. Today I am going to make video on the whatever journey of the Naiper RAEBARELI I have been continued from the last 2 years, and some of the last days, some of the last nights, some of the last moments are remained in the campus of Naiper RAEBARELI. The story to join Naiper RAEBARELI, or in fact to become a Naiperian, was started in the month of February year 2020, when the result of GPAT has been announced for the, as you all know, as aspirant, we all know that to qualify GPAT we used to work hard, as same like as like all. I have also worked very hard with very energetically and with very constant hard work. I achieved to crack the GPAT exam, and after that I was very energetically was preparing for the NAPER exam. But suddenly, as we all know the past things, that the COVID situation was there, and the NIPER exam used to postpone for a prolonged time. So I was actually was stuck in the Pune, and in that scenario, Pune was very hotspot for the COVID cases. So all my friends were insisting me to go home because this scenario was going to be very long. But I used to, at that time I used to thought that if I went home, I couldn't focus on my studies, and NIPER exam was going to be happened in the month of around April May. So I was thought that if I went home I can't focus, so I will stay in the Pune and I will prepare for the exam. And same way I stay in the Pune. But unfortunately, that pandemic used to rise day by day. That extension of exams was going very long and long. So it's went up to September, and I was still stuck in the June. My parents were very concerned about what I was living, and actually in that time to live in the Pune was very big deal, because as you know all the COVID cases and all that stuff was there. But fortunately, some of very good peoples I used to get there, and with their love, with their affection, I used to live there. I used to study like hell for the NIPER exam in that crucial time as well. But after that I used to come to home. The situation was somewhat not good, because in my home also there were some cases where there later on I was also get positive. So a lot of stuff was still going on, but still I was focusing on my duties, on my studies very brightly. So after that, after much postponing, after suddenly once date used to come, after that again postponed exam used to happen. So after that I used to get to manage to NIPER exam. I given the exam, and believe me, when I used to given the exam in the Pune only, I got the center. I given the exam, and when I come back to home, my parents asked how was your exam and all that, and at that time told them that I won't think I would be able to qualify the exam. It is not about the case of the confidence, but it about the pressure. Because in the NIPER exam, that pressure was very drastic pressure was there, because 200 questions, so much students were collaborated in a single room, and that actually that situation that we have to use to put 2 to 3 masks, that gloves and all that safety measures, that I won't able to thought that I would be able to qualify or not. So with a lighter note, I used to say to my parent that I won't think I will be qualified or not. So I was very chill actually, that I have qualified GPAT. So I was thinking I will opt for state college, and many state colleges were providing their offer letters to join their colleges and all that. But I used to say them that you please don't give me offer letters right now, because I have given NIPER exam, and after that only I will suggest you whether I will join or not. But after that, in the afternoon, I was just chilling out, and my friend used to call me, and he said the results has been declared. So as you, there is nothing to lose and nothing to gain. That situation was there. I used to scrolling down the result, and I suddenly saw my name in that list, that Vedant Deshmukh, and this 753 rank and all that. So for the next 2 minutes, I haven't know how to react to this situation and how to react with this. But after that, I used to call Dr. Mohan Rao Addi sir, who is my mentor for this whole the preparation. I asked him. He was also saying that you just go through the counseling process and let us see whether you will get or not. So with his instructions, with instructions from all the seniors who have gone through the counseling, I gone through the processes. With the first round, I didn't got any college. In the second round, I got NIPER Hajipur as a biotech. but I was not willing to join to Naipar Hajipur for the biotech. So with the risk-taking attitude, I failed the counseling process for third round, and I got medicinal chemistry in the Naipar RAEBARELI. Uh, on that day, the day was just amazing. I was very happy. My parents were just crying. That happy tears used to seen in their eyes. So I used to come to Naipar RAEBARELI. That all the situation were very. I just can't express my feelings about that admission process in my words. After that, our online sessions used to start. The first lecture was online. Actually, it was taken by Nihar sir. I still remember. And you believe me, when Nihar sir has taken my name, Vedant Deshmukh, that day was the best day in my life after my birth, because being a part of the Naipar, that is what used to goosebumps me a lot at that time. Because whenever I used to discuss with the seniors who have been gone through the Naipar, I used to have tremendous respect. Once I still remember, when in the graduation, I used to meet Sandeep Jagtap sir, and when I used to meet him, I didn't sleep for 2 days, because I used to have great respect to students who have been gone through the Naipar and who had been studied in the Naipar. So at that day I can't even able to sleep, because I used to talk with him, and that feelings used to with me. So on that day when Nihar sir used to take my name, that on that day I used to think that I have achieved something and I am going to be something good in my life. So after that, that uh, journey of this Sniper has started. So with this some online sessions, we used to come to the finally in the month of I think in the month of March, we come to the offline campus. On the first day, I used to see that Naipar RAEBARELI campus, and believe me, I was just amazing. That means I can't even able to express my thoughts on day, because for this is I was thinking that this is the day for which I have been struggled a lot for 4 years. I sacrificed everything. I struggled a lot. I make preparation. I even think of my health and all. I used to study and study only. And yes, finally, this is what the destiny I was looking for. So I came here. At that time, we remained quarantined for 14 days, about 7 to 8 days, I think. And after that, our exams were there. Exams we given, and after that, what we can say, interaction session was there with the honorable director sir, Dr. S.J.S. Flora sir, former director of Naipar RAEBARELI. And on that interaction day, it was very nice program actually. He used to interact with everyone, and on that day, he was asking the name and from where we came. So on that day, I used to give my name as and all that stuff. I used to explain to sir, and I said to sir that whatever the dream I have been seen from the last 4 days, that dream has been completed. So these altogether memories were very inspiring and very will flourish in my next life as well. So there are lot of memories of the Naipar RAEBARELI wholly, if we count. But if I count 5 best memories, the first memory will be of my first presentation. That I still remember the date. That is 25th March 2020. 2020, yeah. The exact 21, I think. 25th March 20. The reason was that on that day, actually, the presentation was just ruined. You believe me, it was just ruined. Not even a single question I used to able to tackle. Not only able to tackle, all things went very wrong. My presentation was wrong. I used to prepare, but presentation was itself wrong. So that's why things went in a very wrong way. And on that day I cried a lot, like a hell. I cried near about 1 to 2 hours. I cried, and on that day I have taken one commitment to myself, that this day of 25th March will never come in my life. So from that day I realized what mistakes I have done. So the biggest regret I was getting was that I have qualified the national level exams, and in spite of that I have been won the national level elocution competitions as well. And I don't know what happened to me on that day, and I even not able to speak for near about 5 minutes as well. So on that day I realized my mistakes. I worked a lot on whatever mistakes I have done. And you believe me, the second memory of my whole the Naipar journey is the second presentation, where I presented my work in such a way that you can't believe that it's very rare case that after the presentation you will get appreciated, but after my presentation all the faculties appreciated me for the work I have done, kind of practice I have done, and for that presentation I have practiced like anything. If I am not wrong, I have practiced about 70 times. I have practiced to give that presentation, and I am enough able to give that presentation in a very nice way. All faculties appreciated me for the kind of efforts I have put forth. So that is what the learning is, that it is not about how you get back foot, get on the back foot. It is all about how you can overcome with that situations. It was my second memory. Third memory was the sports event that we all organized in the NIPER RAEBARELI. Actually, that sport event in prior years it might be arranged, but with all the support from all my friends, I used to manage that event in a very nice way. We arranged all the things, we arranged all the games in a very nice and systematic way, and with the help of all my friends we are able to make that event in a very good manner. Because many times it is very I'm very honestly speaking that at that time even I was not sure that I will able to conduct that event in such a systematic way, but just I used to say that with the help of all my friends we arranged the event like anything, and we able to manage the things in a very proper way. This was my third memory. Fourth memory, if I count, it will be of the holy celebration that we used to happen in the NIPER RAEBARELI. That holy celebration was just awesome. With the all friends we played holy like anything. Fifth memory was again of Diwali. Diwali Dasera, on that day we arranged DJ night, and with the all friends we danced like anything, and we enjoyed a lot. These are the some 5 memories which will I will carry for my life very long. Apart from this, there are lot of memories are there. If I count like placement memory is there. Many a times some memories are such like that when my first product has been formed. That is also the one of the very great memory. Another memory when my publication used to get accepted. That is also the one of the memory. Lot of memories are there. That one of the memories when I got COVID positive. At that time, this was the memory. The reason was, in spite of getting positive, all the support or all the kind of love that I received from my friends or faculties, kind of cooperation they have given, that is always inspiring and will be cherished for a lifelong. Coming to conclusion, overall this whole the journey of the NIPER RAEBARELI is tremendously flourishing. It's always given me goosebumps. All the memories, if I recall in the future, that is truly amazing memories I whole received. In this process, I actually thanks to all the faculty members, not only to my faculty members from the medicinal chemistry. Actually, I thanks to all the faculty members, because I personally believe that I have learned something from each one of the faculties. Everything I have learned from the faculties. So I am thankful for all the faculties for their kind gesture and kind support throughout this journey. Not only faculties, as well as the non-technical staffs, mess workers, and all that have they able to manage me things in a proper way, and they have make this whole the journey very energetic and very flourishful. Coming to last, I am extremely thankful to all my friends, because I can't let me tell you, I can't even imagine this journey with the help of without the support of my friends. They have been tremendously good in whole this journey. I'm extremely thankful for their kind gesture. Coming to last, I wish you all the very best for your future, and I am extremely thankful for the kind and support you are given. Cheers, man. Thanks.